I've thought a lot about this video. It's taken me a while to actually press record, but I'm going to take you on a journey of my thoughts and kind of where I'm going in my life. Hi, I'm Troy. I am a counselor in training, and this is my channel regarding that journey. So, welcome. I've been thinking about becoming a counselor for a while now. I enjoy talking with people and empathizing with them and understanding kind of where they are in life, where they are with their personal goals. I've been a manager of people, several jobs in my past, as little as two or three people, and as many as 50 at one time. And the part of my job that I liked the best about being a people manager was getting to know my employees and understanding what motivates them, what drives them, why do they come to work every day, and what can I do to help them to meet their career goals so that at the end of the day, when they go home, they don't dread coming back to work the next day. It wasn't until recently when a forced ending of a career path for me had me evaluating, what do I really want to do? I'm a spiritual person, so I prayed and I asked God to reveal that to me. And through that process, I felt called to the counseling world. I've had experience in counseling in the past. Both me and my wife has had counseling, and it has vastly improved our lives. It's improved our relationship with each other as well as to our daughter. It's just a tremendous change that's occurred over the past 5 or 6 years of our lives. And I always thought it'd be really nice to be a counselor, be able to help people and understand kind of where they are and help them through that process of wellness. But it wasn't until my career ended that I really was open to hearing what God had in store for me. It was actually through a friend in a conversation that I had with him saying, have you ever considered becoming a counselor? Yeah, of course, I've considered it, but it's never been a viable option for me. I have a career. I have bills to pay. I have things to do. I have all of this on my plate. Have a bachelor's degree, but I don't have a master's degree. And I imagine you'd have to go through some kind of psychology degree in order to get that. So there's all of these, stumbling blocks in my way through this process. But I really opened up and allowed God to connect me with certain people. And through friends and conversations and a lot of self reflection, I was led to make that first step to apply for at a university in a counseling program. And a few short days later, I was approved. It was a sign that even though I had not the greatest bachelor's degree put together, it took me 13 years to get my bachelor's degree because I was going to school online at home while I was, starting a family and starting a career and everything else. So it took me a long time to get there. But even with some of the changes in career paths and everything else that was in my past, changes in degree types, I was selected to be part of a counseling program. And then I thought, okay, well, if this is really where the Lord wants me to go, then there's a few things that I'm probably going to need. I'm going to need really clear guidance that this is where I need to be. I'm going to need some affirmations in that. I'm also going to need a way to pay for this and sustain me through this process. So it was a lot of wrestling with that. Okay, well, God, if this is where you want me to be, then I need this, this, and this to happen. and a lot of prayer was happening during that time. After much prayer and meditation on kind of where God would have me go, I gained this peace about the path He's laid before me and a surrender to that path when I truly understood this is where God wants me to go. And I need to be obedient and start that process. So, as I said, I applied for the university. I was accepted to it. I paid for my first semester. I started to line up the class that I needed to go to. I bought the books for it. Like, I went through this whole process and said, I know this is where he wants me to be, so I am just going to start. Didn't have a job at this time. I was unemployed, and I went forward with the step in the process. It wasn't until I took that step of faith that God had laid on my life to show that I'm willing to go where He has pointed me, that I was offered a job, making good money, working in the field that I've been in the past for several years that I'm well experienced in, and it provides me with an income that will allow me to pay for my schooling as it is happening. Not go into debt for anything, and just move that forward and prepare me for that ultimate, um, you know, becoming a counselor at the end of that journey. So it was provided to me at the time, right when I accepted the path. I had another person I was telling this story to after I got the job offer say, "Well, are you gonna cancel the school now that you've got this other job and you were out of a job for a while? Was this just in case you were gonna go this way, but now you've got the full time job? Are you gonna stop that?" And I said, "Absolutely not. Like, the reason why I was offered this job is because I stepped out in faith to go on that path that God laid before me." So it's about a 4 or 5 year from this point journey to get to there. But I'm excited. I wanted to start this video and this channel to tell my counselor journey, to talk about the things that I am learning about in class, to talk about the things that I am struggling with personally, and maybe through that process inspire someone else to follow the path that's been laid before them, or just help someone in their mental health and the things that's going on in their lives, and be an inspiration for someone else out there. So I hope that this is something that you're interested in, and if you are, please feel free to come back again and join me on this journey as I move towards becoming a mental health counselor. So, yeah, thanks.